What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Billie Eilish that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Everything I Wanted on guitar is that in order to get rid of some bar chords and keep this as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 2nd fret. And if you don't have a capo, I've linked to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing that we would usually go over is the structure of a song, but for Everything I Wanted, we're actually going to repeat the same chord progressions and same strum pattern through the entire song start to finish. So we don't need to worry about the structure for this one. And the last thing you want to know before we dive into Everything I Wanted is the 5 chords that we need to play this on guitar. The first one is C. The next one is G. The next one is D. The next one is B minor 7. And the last one is D over F sharp. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And with all that in mind, guys, let's dive into Everything I Wanted. Man, this is such a beautiful and just chill song. These are my favorite kind of Billie Eilish songs, just the ones that are just very just something so calming about them. And I also love this one because it's a great one for beginner guitarists to learn because we just have 2 chord progressions that we're going to alternate between, one very easy strum pattern and one very easy picking pattern. So this is a song that I would recommend to anybody. Even if it's your first couple of days of playing guitar, you could definitely get this one down with a little bit of practice. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is our 2 chord progressions. We'll take a look at the first one first, of course. Our first chord progression is going to go like this. We're going to go C, G, D, then we're going to have a little bit of a pause, and then we're going to go B minor 7, D over F sharp, and C, and a little bit of a pause. And after we hang out on that C for just a second, we're going to have a very short little picking progression. It's going to go open on the G string, hammer on to 2nd, and then open on the B string, hammer on to 1st. And that's it. That's the whole picking progression. After that, we're into our 2nd chord progression. So like I said, we're going to alternate between these 2 chord progressions and have that little picking pattern in between. And this is actually what's going to repeat through the whole song. So that 2nd chord progression is going to be very similar. There's just one small change. That 2nd chord progression will look about like this. We're going to go C, G, D, a little bit of a pause. For this one, we're going to go D over F sharp, B minor 7, C. So the only thing that changes in those 2 chord progressions is that the B minor 7 and the D over F sharp switch. So the first one, we're going to go on that 2nd line, we're going to go B minor 7, D over F sharp, C. And then in the 2nd chord progression, the D over F sharp and B minor switch. So in that 2nd progression on the 2nd line, we're going to go D over F sharp, B minor 7, C. Just like that. That is the only change, and those 2 chord progressions with that little picking pattern in between are going to repeat for the entire song. They're just going to go back and forth through the entire song. Now, like you can probably already tell, we're just going to be using a single down strum for each chord. Very simple. So the only tricky part about this is just making sure that you can get down those chord changes because some of them are a little bit quick. So let's walk through that whole thing all together and see what it actually looks like when you put everything together. So we'll start here with a C chord. We'll go C, G, D, a little bit of a pause. Then we'll go B minor 7, D over F sharp, C, and then that picking pattern. And then we're into the 2nd chord progression. We'll go C, G, D, a little bit of a pause. And then we'll go D over F sharp, B minor 7, C. And we'll just hang out on that. And then that right there, what we just played through, will repeat through the entire song, start to finish, over and over and over again. It's that simple. Like I said, only tricky part is just making sure you get those chord changes down really well. There's a little bit of a funky or a couple little funky ones in there, but nothing too crazy. This is all stuff I'd feel pretty comfortable teaching anybody, even if it's your first couple of days or weeks playing guitar. So guys, with all that in mind, I'm going to run through those chord progressions with that strum pattern, the same thing that's going to repeat through the entire song. I'm going to run through that a couple of times very slowly so you can make sure you have all the right stuff in the right places, and then I'll run through it a couple of times full speed so that you can match it up with the speed of the song. So slowly a couple of times first through those chord progressions, picking pattern, and very simple single down strum that's going to repeat through the entire song will look about like this slowly first. And guys, a couple of times through the chord progressions and picking pattern that's going to repeat all the way through everything I wanted, start to finish, full speed, will look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play everything I wanted on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 750 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today, or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, everything I wanted is just one of those super cool, vibey Billie Eilish songs that we all love. These are kind of my favorite sort of songs from her. It's just these really chill, vibey songs. This one, like Come Out and Play. I just love these. Ocean Eyes, like these vibey ones are the ones that I really resonate with and just I really enjoy. Beautiful lyrics, as always. She's an amazing songwriter. I just love this one. It's a really good one. And like I said, it's great for beginner guitarists. It's really just those 2 chord progressions with that little picking pattern in the middle, repeated through the entire song, start to finish. So there are some funky chord changes there. There is that D over F sharp. If you've never seen that before, that might look a little intimidating. But everything about this song is fairly beginner friendly. It will take some practice to get those chord transitions down. It even took me a little bit of practice to get those down without messing them up or making the timing weird. But other than that, it really is a very, very beginner friendly song. So guys, I had a lot of fun learning this song. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.